Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is going to be a pretty interesting video. Why winning products don't exist. Okay, I know that might seem stupid or just weird to you because no one's really ever said this before, but today we're going to be doing an in-depth deep dive on why winning products don't exist and why I don't think winning products exist. As I said, I know it's going to sound weird to you right now. And also, by the way, guys, today's going to be a very unscripted, speak off the top of my head type thing that I used to be doing back in the day. I really enjoy these types of videos because I speak off the top of my mind. You're getting the most raw, authentic experience and raw, straight knowledge from me. Nothing is scripted here. It's no fancy editing like my normal videos. Well, these used to be my normal videos, but then we pivoted more towards not hyper edited things, but more edited, more scripted, more thought out, really streamlined and systemized, I guess, videos. But I kind of want to move back into these type of videos just because I enjoy doing them more and I feel like it's more authentic for you guys, right? But anyway, don't judge the hair, boys. It is obscenely long right now. Gonna go get a haircut tomorrow finally. Yeah, I'm sick of growing it out anymore. Like, I can't really look at it. Yeah, it's really annoying, but not gonna delay recording for you guys. But anyway, enough of the yap. Let's get straight into it, okay? So, why do winning products not exist, okay? First of all, there is no such thing as a winning product, okay? Right? And the reason why there's no such winning product is because it's not about what you sell, it really is about how you sell it, okay? Think about it like this, all right? I've literally told you guys this a million times on the channel before, but I don't think enough of you get it because a lot of my students as well, they'll come to me saying, hey, bro, do you think I should sell this, this, this? I'm like, dude, have you done the research? Nah, not really. Like, why even bring it to me then, right? Everything comes down to research, okay, right? I'm kind of already spinning off a tangent here and we're like a minute into the video, okay? But the core fundamentals of what makes a good product, everyone knows this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it has to be a problem solver. Like, you fucking know that already. Let's be honest here. Not going to waste your time, right? But you have to understand that it really comes down to research. And when I say it's not about what you sell, it's about how you sell it. How you're actually going to figure out how you can sell your things. And when I say how you sell it, I mean angles, emotions, and actual desires that are created around your product. This is done by market research, okay? Because a lot of you guys, I know exactly the type of person you are, right? Clicks on this video, okay? And you're just a normal dropshipper. You probably just go on TikTok, Calculator, find a product that's got a decent amount of volume, right? And then you just rip some fucking ads on Meta or TikTok ads or whatever, right? And that's what 99% of people do, okay? And the problem is by doing this, it's stupid. It's just a fucking race to the bottom because you can't scale rip content, but you got to be first to market, okay? And unfortunately, every fucking one of their grandma is literally ripping content from Calculator. It was a good strategy maybe a year or two ago. Nowadays, definitely not, right? And listen, we're focusing on building real ecom brands here, not just pump and dump shit, okay? But my point with that is that you actually have to. There's no angles, right? Because you're not caring about what angle or what desire or what emotion you're triggering in this video. You're just kind of fucking taking the video that's doing well on Calculator and just ripping it on Meta, hoping it's going to get sales because it does decent on TikTok Shop. And the problem is this, as I said, it is a race to the bottom because you're just to me, it's basically gambling, in all honesty, because you're just taking videos on TikTok that you don't know are going to do well. You've done no research behind them, okay? What you have to do is actually go into reviews or Amazon reviews, forums, okay? Use tools like Gummy Search, dude. I hope not many people see this video because Gummy Search is literal fucking source, okay? Things like Perplexity, okay? Literally, if you know how to use AI in 2025, there should be no reason you're not doing 10K days right now, okay? At a minimum, all right? And anyway, going back to my point on doing the market research, the reason why we use these AI tools and scraping data is to figure out exactly what causes people to buy, what problems are people having in the market. It's also one of my product research strategies. I don't want to get too in depth to that, for that's mainly for students. Sorry for the gatekeeping. I don't like gatekeeping, but that's just sometimes how it is, If someone says they don't really gatekeep, that's not true. The same people that say they don't gatekeep are still the people that sell fucking shitty courses, So I need a bit of water there, right? And the only way, what I was saying is, the only way you can actually sell to the customers and have high conversion rates is if you're hitting each of their fucking pain points. And you only do this from market research. For example, let's say take Gummy Search, for example, right? Still don't know why I'm giving you this guy's source, but it doesn't matter. let's take gummy search for example. You put your keywords in on your product. See what people are experiencing on it right now. What are the problems they're having with it? What don't they like about the product? You can also achieve this from Reddit reviews, right? Gummy search is more for the product research side of things. But the whole point of what I was saying is that using AI to understand your customer better. Okay. Perplexity is also insane, guys. People sleep on it. Doing market research with that. Literally just whip up a basic kind of prompt. I'll actually drop a prompt in the description, maybe. One of my students actually cooked up a nice prompt as well that even other students have been using as well. But it doesn't matter. Literally just type in, go into Perplexity and just start talking to it, feeding it data about your product, your landing page, website, etc. And just ask it to kind of, it's been a while since I did this unscripted stuff, guys. Pretty crazy. But anyway, ask it to actually figure out exactly who you get. Actually, bro, your voice stuttering here, guys. Feed it your customer avatar, okay? And I'm sure if you actually did dropshipping properly and approached ecom from the right way, you would have a customer avatar, okay? An idea of exactly the right person you want to sell to. Obviously, if you're fucking ripping stuff, you don't know what it is, okay? And again, if you don't know what it is, then it's because you haven't done enough market research, okay? And if you don't even know what a customer avatar is, sorry, buddy, you're cooked, okay? Anyway, now you're not cooked, but you gotta step up your game, all right? I think my recording just glitched out there, but hope I didn't miss too much. Anyway, what I was saying is that you really need to be understanding your customer, and the reason why you understand your customer is because then you know what creatives to make. And this leads you back to my point on winning products do not exist, winning creatives do. Okay, right? I've explained this example to you guys a million times, but let's take it again let's make another example. Let's find something on my wall of products. Yeah, let's take this one. Let's take this gut cleansing supplement. I've actually used this example on the channel before. We can take this gut cleansing supplement, or we can take this lighter. Yeah. Obviously, which product do you think is better? Which one is going to make more money? Is it the lighter or the gut cleansing supplement? All right. Obviously, you're going to say the gut cleansing supplement, which is the right answer. Okay. But the problem is, a lot of you guys think that just is a winning product. Okay. Because the thing is, now what you don't realize is that you guys basically you slack off. Long story short, because you think you inherently have a good product, right? And maybe you're first to market, right? Or second to market, there's not a lot of competition. Some people are scaling or whatever, right? And it's inherently a good product, solves good problems, contributes to society, makes life easier, solves insecurity, whatever, okay? And now you think just because you've got a good product, you actually don't put as much effort into landing pages, websites, content, creatives, etc. because you just think, oh, the product kind of sells itself, which is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard in ecom. If every product sold themselves, right? Dude, the top products in ecom, you just fucking... oh, damn. If everything sold itself, then what would be the point of making good creatives? You just slap a fucking picture of the product on a stupid little static ad with nothing on it. And hopefully people join, click on your website and buy, right? That's not the case, right? Products don't really sell themselves. Obviously, the quality and everything in your product is super important, especially when you're upscaling. You don't want to deal with refund charges and everything. But what I'm saying is that just because you inherently think you have a winning product or good product, doesn't mean you can actually slack off, right? Because I guarantee you, no one wants to buy, no one's going to buy this fucking lighter, right? But if I have insanely creatives, I find the right angle, right? It's all about finding winning angles. Winning products don't do, winning creatives and winning angles do, okay? I'm sure it'd be difficult to think of a fucking angle for this on the spot, but we can think about one real quickly. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to come up with angles for lighter. Probably need more time. But let's say we did come up with a good angle, okay? Something that made sense, maybe something that solves some sort of problem. Maybe a lighter that never runs out. If you've ever had a lighter that runs out, this one has unlimited storage of fucking butane in it that lasts 10 years or some crazy thing like that, right? I mean, if you could have ads saying that if you've ever... Have you ever had that time where you're trying to start up a barbecue and you just simply don't have any lighter or matches? Well, obviously this is stupid. Don't fucking sell this. This doesn't make any sense. But what I'm trying to say is that I'd rather have a mid product that has some sort of validation, has product market fit, has demand for it, and have 10 out of 10 ads, great angles, great landing pages, than just a great product with mediocre effort. Does that make sense, guys? I hope it does. But basically, I see a lot of people do this, and they just think, dude, this is my ticket out. I'm become a millionaire off this product, and they just think the product will sell themselves. It sell itself, but it really doesn't. Because guys, it is all about optimizing. You want to be optimizing as much as you can. Of course, I'm not telling you sell the stupid fucking lighter, but if you take a good, inherently good product, right? Then you have great creatives, great landing page, great everything, etc. Then you improve your chances of winning. Okay, so why would you not want the highest chances of winning? Like, guys, of course, this title was a bit of a weird one. I know that because now I'm kind of sitting here, you're probably a bit confused, but he's still talking about products. Like, the thing is, yes, objectively, if a product makes good money, it's a winning product, but it wasn't because of your product that you made really the money. Does that make sense? Okay, hope it does. So yeah, guys, that was just a bit of a yap sesh, to be honest, but it was interesting to speak about because a lot of people will come and ask me questions about this. How long have we been recording for? 12 minutes. Been a quick recording, very quick video. Nothing too much. Yeah.